Good morning, everyone, and welcome again. It's exciting for me to be here, and I really, truly am looking forward to taking the next few moments to just share with you a little bit about how I see and what I see as the importance of this initiative in our community. But before I do that, I want to say thank you to IRIC and the rest of the committee for giving me this opportunity to share with you. As many of you know, I took the helm at Ivy Tech last fall, but I certainly am not new to the college or to the leadership in Northeast Indiana. Over the years, I have watched Ivy Tech grow and foster futures that are bolder than ever for our students. But I'll be honest with you, taking on this role was intimidating at first because the stakes are high and failure, for me, is not an option. Because of this, for us at Ivy Tech to truly show future success, we must realize that all members of our community must have access to the same opportunities for successful career pathways. This is why I've always been proud to be a part of the Ivy Tech family, because we truly strive every day to put education in the hands of our entire community. This is what makes us your community college. This job is an interesting mix of joy and pressure, excitement and anxiety. And like anyone in a position of leadership, you just want to do right by people. You want to be fair and make the right call, but those calls aren't always clear or easy. So then it's a matter of balance and confidence. That's where I think a movement like United Front and its focus on belonging is absolutely critical to the success of our leaders, especially the success of our leaders of color. Let's be honest with one another. Imposter syndrome, it's real. And the structures that exist can cause talented, skilled, passionate leaders to feel like they don't belong at the table. And when that happens, we all lose. As a woman of color, I've spent more than 27 years in higher education, attempting to break down color barriers for myself and women who look like me. I've been invited to sit at many tables to participate in various discussions, only to find out that in the end, in many instances, my presence is all that's being sought, not my professional expertise. As chancellor, I find that I'm being invited to even more tables, more than ever before. However, the overall guest list hasn't changed that much, and I still often find myself as the lone professional of color and also the only woman. These situations are not only frustrating, but also very isolating. In these moments, I draw on my strength of my family, my faith, and my community to have the courage to speak up and be the voice for those who are silent. So this brings us to the task at hand. How do we work together as a united front to create spaces and places where people belong? How do we add seats to the table? How do we give a microphone to voices that have been silent for so long? This is the work that lies before us. And it's exciting to see from the Feeling Prepared Act data that many of us are feeling more confident in our awareness of and ability to take action in situations and discussions around critical topics such as organizational bias, privilege, power, and position, microaggressions, and etc. I want to encourage you all to continue to utilize your platform to advocate for justice. For me, I've decided to use my platform as chancellor of the most diverse higher education institution in the region to open doors and bring the conversation of diversity, equity, and belonging to the forefront. And I mean with action. For instance, shortly upon hiring in, I elevated our Director of Diversity, Equity, and Belonging, Dr. Joanne Alvarez, to the cabinet-level position on our campus. She is now an integral part of all decisions impacting our service area. We embraced United Front early on and now conduct monthly diversity toolkit trainings as a cabinet. And just this week, we extended our second training to all directors, supervisors, and other leadership teams across the campus. What I'm saying is we're formalizing the way we train and empower our staff, and we are elevating the work of belonging to the same level as the other critical work on our campus. And this is where we all come in, and this is why we need the focus of belonging. Realistically, we can include people as much as we want, but until they know and feel that they belong, they will never feel safe, to speak their truth. We cannot successfully move forward as a community without that truth. So I want to thank you all for the work that you're doing in your particular organizations, and I want to extend the offer that if there's anything that I or Ivy Tech can do to partner with you as we walk this journey together, we're willing and able and wanting to do that. So thank you.